Business analytics. What is business? A business is any organization or activity that provides goods or services to people in exchange for money. The goal of most businesses is to make a profit by satisfying the needs of customers. Example, a coffee shop sells coffee to customers. The business buys coffee beans, prepares the coffee, and sells it for more than it cost to make. In return, the customers get what they want, coffee, and the business makes money, profit. What is analytics? Analytics is the process of examining data, numbers, facts, or figures, to understand patterns, trends, and relationships. It helps us make sense of raw information by breaking it down, looking for patterns, and drawing conclusions. Example, if you want to know how well your coffee shop is doing, you might look at the sales data for the last month. You could track how many cups of coffee were sold each day, at what time, and which drinks were most popular. This helps you understand when you have the most customers and what they like to order. What is business analytics? Now, when you put business and analytics together, you get business analytics, which is using data and analytical methods to help a business make better decisions. It's about using numbers and facts from a business, like sales, customer preferences, costs, etc., to make smart decisions that improve the business, such as reducing costs, increasing profits, or making customers happier. Example, a coffee shop might collect data on customer behavior, such as how often people visit, what they order, and how much they spend. Using business analytics, the shop can identify that most people come between 8 to 10 a.m., prefer lattes, and rarely order muffins. Based on this information, the shop can decide to offer a discount on muffins in the morning to increase sales or introduce a new flavor of latte to attract more customers. Analysis. The process of breaking down something complex into smaller parts to understand it better. It's about examining data or a situation to find insights. Example, a manager reviewing sales figures from the past month to see why sales were lower than expected. Analytics. A broader, more systematic process that involves gathering, processing, and interpreting data to uncover trends, patterns, and predictions. It often involves technology, algorithms, and advanced tools. Example, a company using software to automatically track customer data, forecast sales trends, and suggest optimal pricing strategies based on real-time data. 2. Scope. Analysis. Typically focuses on understanding past events by examining data in detail. It is often a one-time process and answers questions like what happened, and why did it happen. Example, analyzing a drop in sales over the last quarter by looking at customer feedback and inventory issues. Analytics is more continuous and forward-looking, often involving the use of mathematical models and algorithms to predict future outcomes and make data-driven decisions. It answers questions like what will happen, and what should we do. Example, predicting future customer behavior based on historical purchase data and using that prediction to guide marketing efforts. 3. Tools and techniques. Analysis usually relies on simpler tools like spreadsheets, charts, and reports. It often involves manual interpretation of data. Example, a financial analyst using Excel to calculate the profit margin for the last quarter. Analytics involves advanced tools and technologies such as data mining, machine learning, and AI to analyze large data sets automatically. It often requires software platforms like Tableau, Python, or specialized data analytics tools. Example, using machine learning algorithms to analyze customer purchasing patterns and predict which products will sell best in the next month. Overview. Business analytics enables organizations to predict future trends and allocate resources more effectively, thereby increasing efficiency and competitiveness. Another advantage of business analytics is that it can help organizations understand their customers better. By analyzing customer data, organizations can gain insights into customer behavior, preferences, and buying patterns, which can help them tailor their products and services to meet customer needs more effectively. However, it is important to note that business analytics is not just about collecting and analyzing data. It requires a deep understanding of statistical and mathematical models, as well as the ability to effectively communicate insights to key stakeholders. Furthermore, organizations must ensure that their data is of high quality and that their analytics systems are secure, to ensure that the insights generated are accurate and trustworthy. Understanding data. Types of data. There are different ways to classify data, including qualitative data, categorical data, non-numerical data that describes qualities or characteristics. Example, customer feedback, such as good, bad, or average. Quantitative data, numerical data that can be measured and quantified. Example, sales numbers, revenue figures, or the number of products sold. Subcategories of quantitative data. Discrete data, countable data that can only take specific values. Example, the number of customers in a store. Continuous data, data that can take any value within a range. Example, the weight of a product, or the time taken to complete a task. Before analyzing data, it is important to clean and prepare it to ensure accuracy and consistency. Data cleaning is the process of detecting and correcting inaccurate, incomplete, or irrelevant data. Data preparation involves transforming raw data into a suitable format for analysis. Key steps. Handling missing data, filling in or removing data points where information is missing. Example, if some customers' ages are missing, the business may choose to either fill them with an average age or remove those entries. Correcting errors, fixing typos or inconsistencies in data. Example, ensuring all dates are in the same format, example mm/dd/yyyy versus dd/mm/yyyy. Removing duplicates, identifying and deleting duplicate records. Example, two entries for the same customer could distort the analysis. Data transformation, converting data from one format or structure into another to facilitate analysis. Example, converting text-based data, example low, medium, high, into numeric values, example 1, 2, 3, for easier computation. Information is processed data that has meaning and is useful for decision-making. While data is raw and unorganized, information is data that has been organized, interpreted, and structured in a way that is meaningful. Example, if a company collects data on its sales, the raw sales data might not be useful in its initial form. However, after analysis, the company might learn that sales are highest on weekends and lowest on Mondays. This insight is the information derived from the data. Structured data, highly organized data that follows a specific format, often stored in rows and columns, making it easy to search and analyze. Example, a customer database containing fields like name, age, address, and purchase history. Unstructured data, data that doesn't have a predefined format, making it harder to analyze using traditional tools. Example, emails, social media posts, videos, or images. These types of data can provide valuable insights, but they require advanced techniques like natural language processing, NLP, or machine learning to analyze. Example in business. Structured data, an Excel sheet of customers' orders. Unstructured data, customer comments on social media about the company's products. Example. Imagine you're analyzing customer orders for an online store. The raw data might look like this. Data cleaning. Now that the data is clean and prepared, it's ready for analysis. You can now use it to discover trends, such as which products are most popular or whether delivery time impacts customer satisfaction. They are facts obtained by reading, observation, counting, measuring and weighing etc., which are then recorded. Data are derived from external and internal sources, activities with firm. Data may be produced as an automatic byproduct of some routine but essential operation such as the production of an invoice, or alternative a special counting or measuring procedure must be introduced and the result recorded. The source of data need be given considerable attention because if the sources of the data flawed, any resulting information will be worthless. Data or processing systems perform the essential role of collecting and processing the daily transactions of the organizations. Data processing is necessary to ensure that the day-to-day activities of the organization are processed, recorded and acted upon. Files are maintained which provide both the current data for transaction, for example the amount invoiced and cash received during the month for statement preparation, and which also serve as a basis for operational and tactical control and for answering inquiries. By information, we mean that the data have been shaped into a meaningful form, which may be useful for human beings. Reduction of uncertainty. Uncertainty exists where there is less than perfect knowledge. Rarely, if ever, is there perfect knowledge, but relevant information help to reduce the unknown. An aid to monitoring and control. By providing information about performance and the extent of deviations from planned level of performance, management are better able to control operation. As a means of communication, managers need to know about developments, plans, forecasts, impending changes and so on. As a memory supplement, by having historical information about performance, transactions, results of past actions and decisions available for reference, personal memories are supplemented. As aid to simplification, by reducing uncertainty and enhancing understanding, problems and situations are simplified and become more manageable. Meaning: an information system can be any organized combination of people, hardware, software, communication software, and data resource that collects, transformation or screening the information in an organization. Definition: an information system can be defined as a set of interrelated components that collect, or retrieve, process, store and distribute information to support decision-making, coordination and control in an organization. A business is an example of an organizational system to an economic resource. Input is transformed by various business processes into goods and services. Output: airline reservations, seat booking, payment, schedules, boarding list, special needs, etc. Bank operations: deposit, transfer, withdrawal, electronically with a distinguished payment gateways. A system with feedback and control components is sometimes known as cybernetic system, that is a self-monitoring or self-regulating system. B. Feedback. Feedback is a data about the performance of a system. C. Control. Control involves monitoring and evolving. Feedback determines whether a system is moving towards the achievement of its goals. The control function makes necessary adjustments to a system input and possessing components to ensure that to produce proper output. People resources. People are required for the operation of all information system. People resources divided into two types. End users: these are the people who use an information system or the information it produce. X. Accounts, salespersons, customers, and managers. 2. Information system specialists: these are the people who develop and also operate information system. X. System managers, programmers, computer operation. B. Data resources. Data resources of an information system are typically organized in two parts. I. Database. Database holds processed and organized data. 2. Knowledge base. It holds knowledge in a variety of forms such as facts, rules, and case examples. C. Software resources. It includes all sets of information processing instruction. It is also two types, I. Program, set of operating instructions, the direct and computer hardware. 2. Procedure, set of information processing instructions needed by people. X. Operating system, spreadsheet programs, and word processor programs. D. Hardware resources include all physical devices and materials used in information processing. It has also two types. I. Machines. X. Computer, video monitor, scanner. 2. Media hardware in computer-based information system. X. Floppy disk, magnetic tape, and optical disk. Computer system. X. Microcomputers, mid-range computers system, large mainframe. Computer peripheral. X. Mouse, keyboard. E. Network resources. These are the fundamental resource components of all information systems. It has also two types. I. Communication media. X. Coaxial cable, twisted paired wire, fiber optics cable, microwave system, and communication satellite system. 2. Network support, generally used for the operation and use of a communication network. X. Modems, internet browser, and communication control software. All the companies need to update their business infrastructure and change way they work to respond more immediately to customer need. A first step in designing and developing an MIS is to assess the information needs for decision making of management at different hierarchical levels, so that the requisite information can be made available in both timely and usable form to the people who need it. An information system supports the business organizations in the following ways. Support the business process, treats inputs as a request from the customer and outputs as services to customer. Supports current operations and use the system to influence further way of working. Support operation of a business organization. An IS supports operations of a business organization by giving timely information, maintenance, and enhancement which provides flexibility in the operation of organizations. C. Support decision making. An IS supports the decision making by employee in their daily operations. It also supports managers in decision making to meet the goals and objectives of the organization. Different mathematical models and IT tools are used for the purpose evolving strategies to meet competitive needs. D. Strategies for an organization. Today each business is running in a competitive market. An IS supports the organization to evolve appropriate strategies for the business to ascend in a competitive environment. Data is a raw material for information systems. Collecting data costs money and hence one must collect necessary and sufficient data. Data is generally input to the information systems for processing. Data size is also growing but is useless unless it is processed to create information. Information is processed data, used by managers to initiate actions and to run the organization efficiently. The data processed by machines gives information. Strategic, needed for long-range planning and directions. This is less structured. Tactical, needed to take short-range decisions to improve profitability and performance. Operational, needed for day-to-day operations of the organization. E.g., daily sales, billing. Statutory, needed by law to send to government authorities. E.g., sales tax return. In the context of a large multinational corporation, how do the distinct information requirements of different departments, such as sales, marketing, finance, human resources, production, supply chain, customer service, and research and development, contribute to the overall efficiency and success of the enterprise? Provide specific examples of the types of information each department needs and how it impacts their operations. Outline the different types of information required for various departments of an enterprise. What is a computer-based information system? Discuss different categories of computer-based information system. Role of MIS in an organization. The challenges of management information systems. Functional areas of management are as follows. A. Production. B. Marketing. C. Materials, purchase, stores. D. Finance accounts. E. Human resource development, HRD. F. Research and development, R&D. Information is the greatest asset of modern organizations. If an organization to be able to compete, it must have a strong information infrastructure. The study of information system focuses on why and how technology can be put into best use to serve the information flow within an organization. In an organization, an information system consists of data, hardware, software, people, and procedures. Today, information system is viewed as computer-based information system. Such a system have computer at the center to which various peripheral units are connected. In a computer-based information system, computer collects, store, process or manipulate data into information in accordance with instructions provided by people through computer programs. A computer by itself is not an information system. A computer in combination with a software program may constitute an information system. https://udo.be/1bwrr5ojmes. Information processing refers to the collection, analysis, and dissemination of data to transform raw data into meaningful insights. This process plays a key role in strategic, tactical, and operational management. Efficient resource allocation. Managers can process data from various sources, such as sales reports, financial statements, or inventory logs, to allocate resources where they are needed the most. Performance monitoring and control. Information processing tools like dashboards enable managers to monitor key performance indicators, KPIs, and quickly respond to deviations from business goals. Improves forecasting and planning. Advanced data processing techniques, such as predictive analytics, help businesses forecast market trends and consumer behavior, aiding long-term planning and goal setting. Risk management. Processing information related to external factors, example regulatory changes or market conditions, helps businesses assess risks and develop contingency strategies. Enhancing customer satisfaction. By analyzing customer feedback and purchasing patterns, companies can fine-tune their products or services to better meet customer needs and improve loyalty.